Hi, my name is Ashlyn Bailey. I am a third grade teacher for the Dallastown School District, and I am currently responsible for teaching math, social studies, and science. A little bit about me. I love to go fishing, watch Netflix. I enjoy Pinteresting, whether it be for new activities for my classroom or even just home projects. You'll see that last picture there is with my puppy Luna. She will be a year-old next month, so I've really enjoyed getting to do all of these things in this crazy time, just getting to do things you don't normally get to do as a busy teacher. And then of course you'll see there my favorite cartoon character from when I was younger was Scooby-Doo. So my definition of STEM is that STEM education allows for students to actively engage in the learning of concepts across the various disciplines through a hands-on and meaningful learning experience as they work to establish and enhance their 21st century skills. I'll expand a little bit more on this with some of my other comments I'll make in a bit, but just understanding, through reading all of these resources in this first module, just how meaty STEM really is and how it is so powerful to integrate all of these different disciplines with one another and engage our students in hands-on experiences where they can gain those 21st century skills, which will just impact them for a lifetime. This module has also helped me to really reflect on some of the activities that I do and consider to be STEM, but I just don't think are meaty enough to be true STEM activities. So I've done things like, the leprechaun trap or the Grinch's sleigh, where you have to design a sleigh that holds the most amount of gifts while pulled up an incline. I've done the solar ovens and building on a budget, where my students had to purchase different items to create the tallest freestanding tower. So, these are more like fun kind of activities where they're certainly using, science by designing and asking questions and trying different things, using the engineer concepts, and then some mathematics as well. Typically, I don't see technology in my STEM activities, and I think that's because I try to stay away from technology in a way, because I'm trying to make it more hands-on and almost give them a break from technology. So I'm definitely excited to learn more about how I can take things I'm already doing and turn them into meatier STEM activities. So why STEM? STEM makes learning more interactive, fun, and meaningful for the students and myself. There was a quote that I had found in the Vasquez textbook where it had mentioned how it's not always apparent how the students know what they're learning and how it's applicable. So I think the more meaningful we can make learning, the better they'll understand how they can actually use it in their life. Also, STEM broadens student knowledge about the careers involving STEM topics and strengthens those 21st century skills. Obviously, through our reading in the Vasquez textbook, it mentioned how that is the guiding principle number 3. And I even had found the quote where it mentioned, "Let us consider just 3 critical qualities of character that successful STEM professionals and STEM learners alike embody." And that was in our other textbook, where it mentioned how curiosity, persistence, and flexibility are all these skills that we're teaching students through STEM. In the one YouTube video of Neil deGrasse Tyson, he had mentioned that the innovations and creativity in science, technology, engineering, and math will be the drivers of tomorrow's economy. I just found that to be such a powerful quote because it is so true. When we are teaching STEM to our students, we are helping them to understand how they can innovate and be creative, and really setting them up for success in all of these different areas where they can someday get a job, and really just show off all of those skills that they have learned through us. So my goals throughout this course are certainly to become more comfortable with integrating STEM disciplines and allow my students to see how relevant these topics are to their life. And again, it mentioned that in the YouTube video, how we really should be integrating them together and helping students see how they are meaningful in the real world. My second goal is to identify ways to modify activities or my experiments that are already a part of my curriculum to be more STEM-like. And finally, to make sure that my fun STEM resources truly do follow that engineering design process and really help students to work through that. So here are my resources. Thanks so much for listening.